we have to be very careful. Whatever is generated by the GI has to be verified by those who are professional in this field.
Welcome to Motus Animi, la domanda giusta. Clear answers to the today questions to understand in advance what will matter tomorrow. We are here at the International Congress on Probiotics, Prebiotics, Postbiotics in Pediatrics, and today we're addressing a highlight relevant topic, the role of artificial intelligence in healthcare, and how to recognize and manage fake news. We are joined by Dr. Eslam El-Baroudy, Professor of Pediatrics and consultant at the Department of Health in Abu Dhabi, and a living voice in pediatric care and communication. Doctor, let's start with the question that really matters. Welcome.
Thank you.
Today, artificial intelligence is increasingly influencing healthcare. The real question is, can it truly support better clinical decisions, or does it risk amplifying inaccurate information?
Okay, this is a very important question. I mean, the point of understanding the AI or the artificial intelligence, that it can help in making the clinical decision faster. So this is very important, that it can analyze, it can give you what is like the hidden regimen, or there is like any hidden regime or repetition, or it can summarize something for you. But it cannot give you the real clinical decision. Clinical decision, this is supposed to be on an evidence-based. There is no replacement for the physician in the clinical decision. So again, it can help in fasting or easing the clinical decision, but it will never ever replace the physician.
And there is a growing perception that information found online, even when generated or filtered by AI, is reliable. Is this one of the biggest risks today?
I mean, to tell you, I mean, it is to somehow, it's truth. And they're calling it that this is the illusion of the truth, which is generated by the AI. Illusion of the truth, because you can see how neat is the information is generated, how professional it is, how fluent it is. There is no grammatical mistakes, how it is arranged. So it gives you that this is a real perfect information, but this is actually is not true. This is very important for us to understand. Whatever is generated by the GI has to be verified by those who are professional in this field.
In clinical practice and in communication with families, how can we distinguish useful information from fake news?
Okay, I mean, no one of the physician is not facing this situation, that the family is coming to you with doing a pre-search for the situation, for the case, and they are coming to you with these information. And the AI is saying this, or Google is saying this, Dr. Google is saying this. So this is a very important point. The point is, don't scare them. That, I mean, don't make a joke of this. It is much more better to have an open discussion, to bring to the table to you whatever that they have had from the Google or from the AI. This is the best way that you can show them that this is a fake information or a fake news. This is very important to understand. You are the one who can verify, who can defend that this is not right and the right thing is this. This is the complication of doing this or that.
What role would artificial intelligence play in pediatrics, and how can we prevent its misuse?
So the role of artificial intelligence, again, as I said, that it can improve to show you the pattern, show you the conclusion, to show you the summaries. But also we have to be very careful, because it is an engine-derived information. And sometimes that it is under the influence of the trend. So sometimes that under the influence of the trend, this GI-generated information could be not true, and giving you a false impression that this is what is really happening, while this is not. So what is the trusted websites? What is the trusted AI? How, when you are performing a search, that it should be what is the credential of the one that you are getting an information. So then you are preventing the misuse. This is very important to understand.
If you had to leave us with one take-home message from this Congress, what is the most important thing to take away?
Okay. I mean, the Congress is really great. I mean, in the field of the microbiota, and you can see the extension of our knowledge in the microbiota. Meanwhile, also, it is addressing the importance of the AI. If we can put like an ethical code and have like an institution for the healthcare professional, how to make use of the AI with the information about the microbiota, because there is a lot of myth information about the microbiota. It is treating everything, doing everything. This is very important, and this was a very important message which is delivered from the Congress. You need to verify each specific information, and you need to know each specific strain in this microbiota has something to be done, provided that it is an evidence based.
People have to understand that AI is not the doctor.
Yes, it is not.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Professor El-Baroudy. And this is Motus Animi, La Domanda Giusta.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.